The truth is, it's not even a question anymore between right and left. It is normal versus crazy, and the left is doubling down on crazy.
Should I tell her? Should I just tell her to watch what's happening around? I'll do that. I'm Ben Meiselas from the MeidasTouch Network. That's MAGA Republican Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Not sure if she's standing in front of her $20,000 podium right now. That doesn't exist. Nope, that's not it right there. And with zero self-awareness after Americans rejected MAGA Republican extremism on November 7th on election night, repudiated MAGA extremists, you have Sarah Huckabee Sanders saying that. And you have Donald Trump and all of the people who spoke at his rally leaning into just extremism and weirdness and just dangerous rhetoric. Let me show you what went down before Donald Trump spoke, just so you can see how unhinged these events are and how mostly all other Americans, other than this small group of kind of MAGA Republican fascist, most Americans look at this and go, what in the world is this? This isn't our United States of America. So right here is former Trump lawyer Christina Bobb, who also moonlights as the host of the propaganda network that covers these Trump speeches. And here she is, by the way, this speech is in Florida. And here she is saying that the reason that Governor Beshear of Kentucky won was because of fraud. Yes, they are spreading the big lie again. That's their only move. Here, play this clip.
Election.
Well, I think what yesterday proved was that the voters showed up for Donald Trump and no one else. I mean, that's effectively what happened. I mean, you didn't have conservative turnout in a lot of these places. I mean, the Mississippi governor, Republican governor, won re-election. The down ballot in Kentucky was all Republican, with the one exception of the governor voting Democrat. I thought that's an interesting race that, you know, I don't have any reason one way or another to try to opine on what happened in Kentucky, but it is interesting to me that the entire statewide down ballot, which had about probably 5 other races on it, all went solidly Republican, about 60-40, and yet it flipped on the top of the ticket for the governor, which he was the incumbent, so that's not unheard of. But it's interesting that Republicans would vote for the Democrat at the top of the ticket and then vote Republican all the way down.
Okay, and here one of the speakers, the opening acts, if you will, Roseanne Barr, who went on a tirade. Play this clip.
Aren't we all fed up with the deep state bullshit? And the bullshit. We want Trump, the Magador, to kill that goddamn bull! And the bullshit, kill that goddamn bull!
But you know, when I watched that Roseanne Barr, whatever that was, that's not just like unique to her. That's how all of the MAGA Republican speakers who give their speeches before Donald Trump, like that's kind of what they all talk like. Like that's not unique there. I'll just give you an example. This is in Arizona. This was the former chair of the Arizona Republican Party. And you'll see that this MAGA Republican chair of the Republican Party, just like, it's like the same exact thing, same exact energy. Here, play this clip.
Hey, stand up if you're ultra MAGA! Ultra MAGA! Woo! Hey, I'm a proud member of the Orange Mafia!
Fellas, can you smell the pumpkin spice in the air? If you haven't heard, it's Fresh Face Fall, and nobody else can give your face the love it needs other than our friends at Manscaped. The folks who change below your belt are here to help you with their brand new Handyman electric face shaver, designed to give your face that smooth finish without the mess of a wet shave. It's the perfect tool for men with all beard lengths. Whether you're lining up your neckline or taking it all the way off to feel that autumn breeze, make sure to join the 9 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with our exclusive offer. Head over over to manscaped.com and use code Meidas for 20% off and free shipping. Don't be a bad apple this year. Choose Manscaped. Manscaped helps me look my best and stay confident. Your face is the first thing people will see when you walk through the door. Give them something to look at with Manscaped's Handyman. For me, being able to shave up to 3 days growth without the mess of a wet shave is priceless. With the Handyman skin-safe technology to help reduce nicks and cuts, you can finally feel confident when going for that close shave. For wet or dry use, feel free to bring this anywhere and everywhere. The compact design and airplane friendliness make this the perfect travel tool for on the go. And for my fellas with a little more scruff, Manscaped's Beard Hedger Pro Kit has everything you need to tame your mane. Featuring their signature beard hedger, this cordless trimmer has a rotary wheel that gives you 20 hair cutting lengths, all with one guard. The Beard Hedger is a high-tech piece of art in a travel-sized package with a long-lasting battery, universal charging, and a strong motor. Trust me, gents, you can't go wrong with any of these options. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code Meidas at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use code Meidas. Hit the refresh button with the Handyman.
Okay, now here is Don Jr. He's one of the warm-up acts as well, and of course, we covered his testimony, if you even want to call it that, in the New York Attorney General civil fraud case, where he claimed that he doesn't know anything about the statement of financial conditions, and he doesn't know what generally accepted accounting principles are. But here he is, in just such an unhinged rant. I don't even know how to describe this. Here, just watch it, play it.
They can loot, riot, steal, murder. But no, in the name of social justice, it's different. It's fine. You know? Yeah, I mean, the Gucci shoes that they stole, that's totally fine. It was for social justice. It's different. Just trying to figure that one out, right? I'm trying. You may do a better job of this than me, sir. But think about that. Think of the people right now in the last couple of months who've been sentenced to 20 years in jail for peacefully protesting. Meanwhile, I'm watching anti-Semites chanting for genocide at some of the finest universities. I say finest in air quotes because at this point, they're full of shit. They can do that again. No consequence, nothing. While they mortgage your family's future to the hilt. While they're getting ready to send your children, not theirs, to yet another one of their endless wars. But don't worry, folks. We're told the adults are back in charge. Remember that one? The adults were back in charge. I remember watching our Secretary of State right after the disastrous Afghanistan withdrawal, right? And I quote, Anthony Blinken, he said, he is shocked and dismayed that the Taliban did not install a more diverse and inclusive government.
Now going back to Christina Bobb, Trump's lawyer / host of the network that covers his events. Here they are, just like it's pathetic. What's a word that's more pathetic than pathetic? You put that in the comments below. But here they are trying to explain Donald Trump's property. It's worth far more than it's by the water and it's near all of that, and it's a commercial property, so there's that also. Let me be very clear. Donald Trump devalued Mar-a-Lago. That's one of the issues, by saying that it was a commercial property and signing a deed that says that he intends to forever use it as a commercial property, as a club, and all of these other easements that he attached to it, and historical easements and other encumbrances, took down the value, so he paid less property taxes. And Christina Bobb, the Trump Organization vice president who testified, said that the Trump Organization was the one who valued it at $27 million. It's not the judge. Just be honest with the people. Enough of this MAGA craziness. Here, play this clip.
A small house would be like 12.8 million. A small little house, not even really on the water. And then they said that President Trump's property was only worth $18 million. As big as it is, and as large as it is,
And the fact
and
that
massive.
it's a club and it's, it's designed in a way that, people pay to go there, so it's not just a house. It's also a business in a lot of ways.
It's incredible. So the injustice of what they're doing there with the whole,
they're not even trying.
They're weaponizing, like, appraisal values of stuff. I mean, what does it stop it from doing it to you? It doesn't.
No, and quite honestly, I think it makes it more likely.
Let's step aside.
And it's also just so weird that you have Christina Bobb, Donald Trump's lawyer, hosting that. Here's another clip of Don Jr. directing the crowd to do lock him up chants about Dr. Fauci. Here, play this clip.
You know what? I'm not sending my kids or yours to go die to get Zelensky another house. No way. And if they do, vote them out. They better start listening, because that's what's going on. Where are the checks and balances? Well, we have none. Ukraine, just so we're clear, prior to them becoming the next deity, right? The left has deities. It went from climate change, led by Lord Priestess Greta Thunberg. COVID became the next religion of the left, right? Led by High Priest Fauci. An imbecile, but, what difference does it make? Now it's COVID, and now it's Ukraine. I don't know. It seems fair, because I know that if I lied to the American people the way he lied to the American people, in a position like that, I'd be in jail.
And folks, all of that took place before Donald Trump even spoke. Could you believe that? This is MAGA. This is what America rejected on November 7th, and America will continue to reject. This MAGA extremism has to stop. America's so much better than this. I'm Ben Meiselas from the MeidasTouch Network. Hit subscribe. We're on our way to 2 million subscribers thanks to your support. Check us out at patreon.com/MeidasTouch. Have a great one.
Hey Midas Mighty, love this report? Continue the conversation by following us on Instagram @MeidasTouch to keep up with the most important news of the day. What are you waiting for? Follow us now.